Did a video recently, new to the CX, and it's this thing called Load Pass. And as a result of which, and maybe the grief that I've been having with Trusted lately, I've been in touch with a lady called Florence. Florence rang me very kindly. She rang me from the CX. They do speak to me sometimes. They know I'm out there. They know about the videos. I'm not affiliated with them. There's no kickbacks or anything like that, even though I'm on that kind of, referral scheme. Nothing happens. But that's life. Just nothing happens, you know? So, and she said, if Peter, if it's all right, I'd like to make it clear what it's all about. And I went, okay, lovely. I said, do you a favour, do us a favour, we'll have this conversation, then ping it to me on an email, and I'll pass it on. So anyone who wants to know what it's about, why it's there, what's coming, will know about it. So we've got the email. So what I'm going to do the email, and read the email. I've got my bins on. And then we'll have a little discussion about it. So this is the Load Pass. So it said, Pete, trusted loads. This. I'm just reading this, right? Trusted loads are a streamlined way of collecting securely and showcasing your professionalism on the exchange. Okay. This involves 2 simple steps as part of your CX booking journey. Love these phrases, journey. All right. Anyway, let's get to the nitty-gritty. First, after being allocated a trusted load, you complete a quick selfie check to access your Load Pass. Basically, yeah. Behind this, we basically take that. This is you'd think a little circle appears. You go like that, and you click, and it shows you the photo. And you've got your photo on your trusted ID, which you clearly had to easily do when you had to get your thing booked up on the exchange. And they verify that the photo selfie is the person that's on your account. All right. We confirm the key information. Behind the scenes, we confirm the key information to the load poster so that they have peace of mind, because they were worried before, that you're the right person for the job. They also, sorry for my sarcasm, they also forward the pre-check card to the collection point so they know exactly who to expect on site. So what will happen then? You take a photo, they make sure it's you. Then once they make sure it's you, they email the customer, who will then get a photo to go, this is the guy collecting your goods. Once you've arrived at the collection site, ask the person handing over the goods to scan the Load Pass with their phone camera. Another quick selfie check instantly confirms you are the one who's there to collect, eliminating any on-site confusion, which we do get. We do get on-site confusion. Where are you going, mate? No, I've got several things going on today. Which are you going to Ipswich or are you going to Bulgaria? You know, it's sort of like you don't want the wrong one on board. I've had it before. They saw the thing on the side of the curtain because my old curtains had like Palletways on it, and they loaded me with the Palletways pallets rather than the ones that I was supposed to take. And I arrived at 8 o'clock the next morning in Leeds for them to open up and go, yeah, these aren't ours. So confusion, that would be good if we can eliminate that. I've also attached some examples of pre-check trusted loads, which I had a quick look at, pictures, photos of things. So, how it should work, I'll tell you how it should work, how it's actually going to work, and how it's going to work in the future. How it should work. So, you take the photo, they ping it across to the office. The office pings it down to the warehouse. You turn up at the warehouse. And they make sure it's you. Ding, ding, that's lovely. It's you. You take the stuff. So what can't happen anymore is that if you've worked hard to get out on the CX and you resent the fact there are people undercutting you because they've got one CX membership, but actually they're texting their mates. So just go and pick this load up, go and pick this load up. So the customer thinks it's you doing the job, but it's not actually you doing the job, it's someone else. And that van might not be taxed, it might not be insured, it might not be roadworthy. These guys might not know what they're doing, and that's giving us all a bad name, that kind of thing, So they will turn up and they'll go, right, I'll come and pick the goods up. They look at the photo and go, that ain't you, is it, mate? No, sorry, you can't have them, which will stop the subcontracting. I think this is largely what it's all about. What's actually going to happen is they'll verify it's you. The CX will then send the email through to the office. The office might email the warehouse. The warehouse probably won't read the emails. I had one this morning. I turned up the job I'm on at the moment. I turned up last night and they said, yeah, you can collect it tonight. And the bloke went, I don't know why they sent you through. He said, I've got like Arctics and Rigids all due back in. You ain't going to get loaded for 2.5 hours. He said, the problem is, I said, do you suffer from that same problem where the office doesn't talk to the warehouse? He went, yeah. He said, they don't ring me, they email me. He said, I'm flying around on a full truck. Well, they think I've actually got time to, and he was going, they were going like nutters. He said, do you think I've actually got time to stop and read the email? Ring me. You know, I'm on the hands-free. I just sort of, yeah, no, I can take it, I can't take it, that kind of thing. So there's going to be problem number one. And if you listen to CX, you might do something about it. I don't know. So problem number one is getting communication all the way through. Problem number two is, will they really care? So you turn up and you show a photo and you go, like, here's the job, I'm collecting this, there's the thing. Can I see your photo ID pass? Yeah, this isn't the same photo, mate. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, I got allocated to someone else. Okay, fine, there's your stuff. So there's problem number two. How do you turn around and say, if it's not the photo, you can't give the goods out? They're full truck drivers. It's a bit like the bins. Here's a little tip for you. You know that sticker that you've got to put on your bins because now you've got to pay to have your bins taken away? Don't bother. They only read it the first time because they're bin men. They're not paid to like scrutinise everyone's bin to make sure you pay enough in council tax. Just put the bin out. 8 times out of 10 it gets emptied. The green bin, the garden waste bin, just take it out. If they don't empty it, take it back in, take it out the following week or 2 weeks later. It'll go. There you go. So that's problem number two, but it is coming. And also problem number three, and I said about this, which is the thing that I'm not so sure about. It's like, so you see the job, you're driving along, it pings up on the alert. You look at it, you go, oh, I want that job. I know the firm, hands free, ring them, go, yeah, lovely, thank you, I can do that job. I'll send that job through now. Now, you might be on a motorway, you know where you're going, sort of, I don't even need to change the sat nav, I know exactly where I'm going, but you go, sure, you're on a motorway, so you've got to stop to do the pre-check, to take it over. You might not be able to do that until you get to the next services. I said, is there a way of maybe doing it rather than a photo check? What about like a fingerprint check? Because you have the fingerprint check to open up your phone. She said, yeah, the problem with that is you can add, 4 fingerprints on each hand. I thought, well, that's clever. Yeah, you're right. Because what people could do is go, right, there's my thumbprint. There's your fingerprint. There's your fingerprint over there. There's your thumbprint. What you do is you do that one, you do that one, you do that one. So it's coming. Will it make any difference to the subcontract, the illegal subcontracting side of things on the exchange? Will it make any difference to security load? I don't know. If I was a betting man, I would say it's probably going to be a lot, well, not so much palaver. I don't think it's going to be that tricky. The other thing that's going to be frustrating is you go like that and they go, that's not you. Yes, it is me. It is me. Look, it's me. It's not accepting it. It's not accepting it, which means you might want to move forward. There probably will be teething problems, but hopefully they'll sort this out. How it actually ultimately transpires, only time will tell. I'm a bit cynical about it. I understand why it's there, and if it does work, great. And all power to the CX for like trying new things rather than just going, well, you were just going to, just carry on with the status quo. And also, you never get anywhere without trying. They might go, oh, this hasn't worked. But I tell you, as a result of which, what people have said would work is this. Let's do that instead. So anyway, any thoughts on it? Get it in the comments. We'll get it on the Sunday Q&A. In the meantime, I hope you're out there well. I hope you're flying around like them full truck drivers, taking care and taking money.